Becky here from 168 Fitness. As it's getting closer to the school summer holidays, I thought I'd share with you some of my ideas on how to keep you and your children active and fit and keep into some kind of exercise regime over the summer, because I know it's a really busy time and it's difficult to maybe fit everything in, and also to keep them occupied and not just sat in front of the TV all the time. So I wanted to share with you some ideas that you can use with your children of any age, or grandchildren even. So it's just to help you to fit in your exercise, but also to keep them moving and keep them fit and feeling good as well, whilst they're not doing PE lessons and clubs and things like that. So just some ideas, and then today I'm going to give you some ideas, and then over the next few weeks I'm going to give you some actual workouts, different workouts to try as well. So some things that I think are really important to consider when you're trying to involve the kids with your exercise regime. So for one, first of all, why it's important to keep it going. Obviously I said that it's good for keeping the kids fit and healthy, and keeping them moving, not sat at home, and getting them outside, getting them in the fresh air and things like that. That's really important. But then for you, obviously, it will just help to keep your fitness levels up, physical and mental well-being as well. You don't want to be feeling like you're not able to exercise, and that leads to you feeling down and feeling like you can't do what you want to do and keep fit and keep happy and healthy and all of that lot as well. So so it's really good all round, because when you're happy and feeling good and confident and healthy and everything else, then you're gonna be in a better mood and a better, happier person to be around in front of the children, so less stressed hopefully, and that's probably going to be key over the summer holidays. So it's good in terms of the physical and mental benefits of doing the exercise sessions, getting the kids outside as well, but also just really good for setting an example, so the kids maybe don't see what exercise you do if they're at school when you usually do it. So it's really good for just setting them a really good example of that physical exercise and activity is really important. So you know that because you're already doing it, but it's really important to show the kids as well, of all ages. Start them young and try and keep them involved as well, right up until they're finishing school, adult age. So benefits all round really. That's why we need to do it. So best ways of doing that is to try and make it as fun as possible. If they're at an age where they can make a decision, they can give you ideas of what they want to do. Listen to what they want to do. Now, if you usually go to a class, but that's not going to happen, an exercise class, because it's not going to happen because time schedule, you've got to be looking after the kids or whatever, you can't manage that in the school holidays, then as disappointing as that may be, it doesn't have to be the end of the world, because you can just do something different. Use it as a time to sort of engage with them, play with them of all ages. So if your child likes football, go to the park and play football, run around with them and try and do it. Try and make it as fun and as enjoyable for your children as possible. You could be playing basketball at the park, you can be playing football, you can be playing tennis, you can be doing any of those fun things, just running around, or even just go for a walk or something with the children. But just try and ask them what they want to do, involve them, and the chances are they might say they don't want to do anything, to be honest, and in which case you're going to have to come up with the ideas. But try and make it as fun as possible to get them involved in the first place, and then you won't have as hard a battle to fight there. Be open to the idea that it's not always going to be what you would usually do. So if you would usually do a class, then it's maybe not going to be that you get to do, unless you've got some kind of childcare over the summer holidays. Just try and get them involved. If you usually run, then you're perfect, because you can get them coming with you. If you run sort of a longer distance and it's not appropriate for the child to get involved with that and running alongside you, or they're not old enough or they're not able to do it, maybe get them to use their bikes or scooter, or just go for a walk with them instead. Or you could maybe go, I see a lot of people do this in the park where I live, that the kids are playing in the middle of the park and they're doing their thing, and mums and dads running around the outside and the kids come and get involved a bit like that. So it depends what age your children are, but you could maybe where you've got them in an area and you're just running around doing laps or up and down the park, so that you get your exercise but they also get their fun play as well, and you're still keeping an eye on them. So just some ideas there for what you can do. I've probably given you plenty of ideas. I've got loads more I'm going to get you to do. I'm going to give you ideas over the next few weeks, give you some sessions as well. Another idea that you might want to do is get yourself a mini trampoline, and then that's really good exercise for you to do, and you don't even have to leave the house if you've got really young children, and you just need sort of something that you can do at home. You could get yourself a mini trampoline that you can use, but also they can use it as well. That's fun for them. You can be doing your own exercise session, but get them involved, or just you do it and they can use it when you're not using it. And that just means that then you're not having to leave the house at all, and you're not having to think too much about it. But yeah, fun for you and fun for them as well. So that would be good. So yeah, if you're interested in a mini trampoline or just a bit more information about that, then please do get in touch. I've got some of those in stock. And then yeah, next week I'll give you some ideas of actual sessions that you can do with your kids or grandkids. And yeah, feel free to ask me any questions, and I'll see you next week.